everyone, Ivy Gaming here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're going to do a bit of a patch notes review, talk about the update to come, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so they announced this in the Discord, and then I realized it was here in game as well. I kind of want to talk about the changes and adjustments, other patch notes, whatever, others, optimizations, gear, la 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 la. Let's talk about it all together, see what we think. Was it enough? Do we like the changes? And yeah, I figure I always like to share my thoughts with these kind of patch notes, dev Q&As. You guys know I always post about these, so let's see what we think. So there's going to be an update on the 9th, which is, for a lot of us will also be the 10th. For those of us in Europe and beyond, that will be the 10th for this update. So they said the servers will remain online throughout the update. So if you guys know you're going to be online around the time of the update, just make sure you close your game and reopen and come back in to get the new content. And they will have compensation in the mail for that, which is always, 50 diamonds. I guess with the uninterrupted service, there's no really need for big rewards. So Guild Wars Forerunner server season is coming. After the update, you'll find new challenges for Void Rift faction trials and be able to quickly enhance all your gear now. I don't know why it says for Forerunner server. I think they mean for global. Bruh. We're excited to announce that the Forerunners season of Guild War first season is just around the corner. This is definitely a typo. This is we're not on the Forerunner server. This is global. The Forerunner server has already had its first season of Guild Wars and testing. So they mean public, I think. Or what do they mean? This is so confusing. All right, let's read it. The first season of Guild War will start on 10/23. In order to familiarize every commander with its gameplay, a Forerunner server season will be carried out as the beta season. Oh, okay. When the public season starts, the gameplay will be improved, including Guild War rewards, season rules, attacks attempts, fortification, HP points, rules, etc. Points and rank earned in the Forerunner season will also be reset. So they're not bringing... Okay, they really do mean Forerunner server. So they made it... They already told us Guild Wars is coming. They already said that that was coming, and that's to global. In the sneak peek. This is coming. In the next patch. But it's not. It's already been on the Forerunner server. I am completely confused by this statement. They made it sound like it's coming to global public servers now, because that's what they posted here. Why would they say Guild Wars is coming on the patch on the 10th to public servers? That's what this post is about. If it's not actually coming to public servers. I'm so confused. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. All right. So... We'll read through it anyway. Let's go. To unlock this, your guild must reach level 4, and you must have cleared hard campaign stage 5-14. So, Guild War will occur every 2 weeks. The first week is the preparation phase, during which guilds choose empty allied fortifications to deploy their garrison team and complete the registration process. Each guild needs at least 5 members successfully garrisoned during this phase to participate in the Guild War. In the second week, known as the battle and ranking calculation phases, each guild engages in battles against 3 other guilds. At the end of the season, the guilds will be ranked and rewarded based on their Guild War points. In Guild War, the core gameplay centers around fortification offense and defense. Each commander must tactfully deploy heroes and protect their fortifications, and at the same time deploy demon soldiers to attack garrisons. Demon soldiers are exclusively attacking units designed specifically for Guild War. They function similarly to monsters encountered in normal stages and can be trained and deployed strategically. They can be viewed in Guild/Demon Soldier and Guild/Guild War, the Demon Soldier for the menu. Demon Soldiers are mainly obtained from Gear Raid, Guild Boss, Void Rift, and Guild Shop. Commanders can also obtain them through the initial gift, expert stages of campaigns, sign-in events, achievements, and training mode. To enhance the battle power of your Demon Soldiers, you can affiliate them to heroes you possess or upgrade them. Affiliating a demon soldier to a lord hero grants additional power, and demon captains can only be affiliated with lord heroes. In training mode, commanders can use both their own demon soldiers and the demon soldiers provided by the system to attack garrison heroes deployed by the system. Once all stages are cleared, commanders will earn Epic Demon Soldier. So they're gonna kind of teach you how to do it at the same time. All right, so TLDR, we are not getting Guild Wars on global. It's just coming to Forerunner server. So why are they posting this on the global server? I'm so confused. Why did they do this and why did they do this? Nobody cares if, I mean, not nobody. Forerunner server people care, but they have their own separate update. But maybe that was the issue. Maybe they planned to release it with this update, but they changed their minds and they're saying, we're just going to release a new season for Forerunner server and we're not quite ready to do public yet. It looks like they changed their mind within the past few days. Okay, next, let's keep going. Hero adjustments, Salazar. Yes, I just got him. So, all right. Obtain the hero Kaneza, the Staff of Chi, to unlock the following bonus effect. The Blessing of Dragon Blood temporarily increases the hero's max HP by 20% when triggered, lasting for 5 seconds. Note, Kaneza, the Staff of Chi, will be introduced in future events. So I was actually already asked to make a video on this character, and I kind of said no. I was like, they're not out. Like, I'm not making a video on a character that's not out yet. It doesn't make sense. I don't do Forerunner server. It just doesn't make sense. So when the event is announced, I will probably go right ahead and play along and do a test server video of Kaneza, ideally with Salazar, and see how that goes. But I didn't find any point to make a video until they're actually part of an upcoming event. Who's going to watch a guide on a character that isn't out yet? Like a full guide. You know, it's one thing if we're just like, oh, first look at this cool character coming. But like a proper guide doesn't make sense to make until you can really get the character into your hands, right? All right, so next we have Mage Durza, the Blood Tusk Shaman. So what's happening with this? Ooh, oh. That's, I had to look it up. I couldn't remember which factions. I knew Chaos Dominion, but also Cultist. So that's a Chaos Dominion faction hero. Looks like they are changing the kit to, I'm not even gonna read through this. I feel like this is one of those, many people don't have him situations. So if you have Durza, which very few people probably do right now, I think he was part of the last Ancient Summoning events for the first couple of times. But very few people probably own this character. So if you do, red alert, and you want to see what's coming, there is in-game update announcements right now about how they have changed his kit and his awakening as well. All right, let's talk about Ain. Oh, hey, Ain's getting a buff. Or change, or revamp. So, Ain the Masked Prince, our lord that's kind of boring. So his basic attack will deal up to 110% damage to one enemy. Talent ignores 15% of the enemy's defense when there's an ally in front of him. That's good. They're teaching you that it's the whole point of those double blocks is so someone else can go in front of him. I like that. I like that. All right, Impeller. During the ultimate, when the hero and allies in range, increase damage by... Wait, when? During the hero. Okay, increase damage by up to 20%. The hero attacks with triple strikes, and each strike dealing to 70% damage. The ultimate lasts for up to 20 seconds. Okay. So he's gonna improve the hero and allies in range. Do they just mean the one ally that's in front of him, like another fighter? Or is there gonna be people on the side? I guess we'll have to see what that range includes. Maybe there's more around him that are gonna be able to take advantage of that? That would be great. But if they just mean the hero in front of him, then you buff another crazy fighter as well. That would be awesome. Either way. All right, Pursuit Lunge. When an ally in range deals damage to an enemy with a basic attack, the hero has up to 30% chance to launch a pursuit to one enemy, dealing up to 180% damage. The chance of triggering pursuits is plus 50% when attacking stunned enemies. During the ultimate, the hero's pursuit will hit multiple times. All right, let's take a super quick look at Ain in game. So he has a penetration already, ignoring defense for the characters in front of him. But it sounds like this, okay. It sounds like he's gonna deal a little bit more damage himself. And then the buff to all allies sounds better. Yeah, 10% damage increase here, 10% ignore defense versus a little. I mean, I guess I got to see how that translates. It depends on the range. If they only mean the one ally in front of him, again, it's not quite as exciting. It would be nice if it was everything, but I guess we'll see. It probably does mean only the ally in front of him, to be fair. All right, let's keep checking here. Not sure how I think about that. It sounds okay, but I don't really have a handle on... So yeah, he ignores the enemy's defense when there's no... So he himself is definitely going to do more damage. Maybe they're just trying to make him more viable as a damage dealer. But he still helps your allies, which is pretty cool. Alright, Nazim is getting a revamp as well. Oh my god, I don't even remember his kit anymore. It's been a long time since I looked at it. But what it's going to be is deals 30% extra damage to targets with Curse. Deals up to 60% damage to one enemy. Alright, Cursed Blade. Summons magical blades, launching them at one random enemy in range every 0.5 seconds, dealing up to 120% damage. To enemies who have been attacked at least up to 3 times during the ultimate, blades deal to 170% damage instead, and inflict stun for 0.5 seconds. The ultimate lasts for 15 seconds. Skill costs down to 1200. Initial rage 700. Life Siphon. When Cursed Blade deals damage, restores up to 5% HP for one ally with the lowest HP percentage in range. I like that. Awakening. When active, awaken 1. Cursed Blade immediately inflicts curse upon the nearest enemies in range, lasting for 5 seconds. And awaken 5. Damage of Cursed Blade ignores 25% of magic resistance. That's pretty solid. So we all know Nazim as one of those people that we just kind of, I guess, ignore. Poor Nazim. Isn't he with the lizards? Where? Oh, there he is. So he didn't have a talent before. Pretty basic. So he had like a magic blade with a slow and a stun. And then he did restore HP on one ally with the lowest HP before as well. But yeah, it definitely sounds a bit better. All right. All right. Let's go back. I keep wanting to like switch my screens, forgetting it's all on the same screen. Komodo is gonna go, okay, so Komodo, they're gonna increase his attack speed for Blade Fury. Or Flurry. Blade Flurry is gonna have a massive increase in attack speed from 20 to 60 to 60 to 100. Big attack speed boost for Komodo, for those of you that actually need to use him. Especially in like Guild Boss, Vortex, oh yeah, Guild Boss. If you don't have like a Salazar and you're looking for the Bleed Hero, that's certainly going to help make him even more viable. Alright, so stages. Added a new difficulty level to Void Rift Elite. There will be 4 levels: Normal, Elite, Hard, and Nightmare. The entrance to Void Rift will be temporarily closed for the update from, it looks like just... Okay, there's a decent period there. Oh wow, so a decent block of time. Once the update is finished, Void Rift will reopen. I think that's a typo. I don't think they mean it's really going to be closed for 19 hours. Are they really closing Void Rift for 19 hours? I don't know. No, I think that the time was different. It was like 1900. I don't know. All right, that's that's a little weird. So, all right, you can change your difficulty freely before you claim your rewards. So it used to say that, but then you like if you went from normal to hard and it was too hard, you couldn't go back to normal before. So now maybe they're letting people, oh, does that really mean that now? Now you can actually, I was wondering because they worded it like that, but it wasn't the case. If you started on normal, did a few battles, you're like, this is too easy, let me try hard. And then you tried hard and you said this is too hard, and you wanted to go back to normal, you couldn't go back. You were already stuck. You could only change once. So it sounds like we really will be able to continue to swap around and try different ones, and not have to be penalized and only swap once per round. Alright, optimize the defeat prompt in some stages. Added stages 10-12 to all faction trials for basic trial. And added new monsters to campaign chapter 2 hard and nightmare stages. Alright, hard and nightmare stages? Hard and expert stage? Okay. Guild. We had some guild changes. Optimize the rules for guild leader transfer. If the leader remains offline for 7 days, it will automatically transfer to another member, down from 14 days. This is a request that a lot of people had because they'd have inactive guild members and then it would just sit there and the guild would be becoming super inactive for 14 days. All right, added permission for vice leaders to appoint elites. When the guild leader initiates the disbandment process, or when the cooling off period for disbandment expires, a system message will be sent through the guild channel as a notification. During the disbandment period of a guild, other players will also see disbanding status displayed on the guild info page. All right, and the price of the gold bonus for 1 day in the guild shop is decreased from 450 to 400 guild points with a weekly purchase of 2 instead of 1. This is not what we wanted when we said give us more opportunities for these. Throw this sucker in the diamond shop and let me pay 150 diamonds for a gold bonus if I want to go ham in the gold raid. That's not good enough. I'm sorry. That's meh. It's too expensive still. 450 to 400. Ooh. Okay, not a fan of that change. It's not enough. Not good enough. Gear. The amount of gold you get from selling gear increases by 30%. That will be big. That will make a big difference, for sure. And the biggest thing that we've all been waiting for, quick enhance feature. Once you've completed normal 8-4 in campaign, you'll unlock it. So we're going to have instant upgrades for gear now, guys. That's what we've been waiting for. It's finally here. I'm ready. And they optimize the gear recommendations that give a thumbs up. Optimize the recommendation for quick equipped. Optimize the attributes of some ancient gear. I mean, how about you make it so we can never get a blue roll on an ancient piece of gear? That should be what makes it special, right? Purple and yellow only, please? Is that really too much to ask for? I don't think so. We barely get them as it is. Let them be special when we do. All right. Other notes here. All right, added a new achievement. Dragon Slayer 4. Collect 50,000 dragon blood from the guild boss of Nightmare 4 mode in one go. Complete this achievement to get Demon Captain Maw. Oh, so for the sake of our guild wars to come, doing that achievement will give you a demon captain for future guild wars. That's cool. I like that. That's very clever. For the more and more endgame stuff that it kind of pushes, which guild wars is going to be a battle of the Krakens, I'm sure. So that's really nice that the endgame accounts can actually have a different type of benefit. All right, daily quest rewards now include 4 shard, 4 psychic power times 2. Oh yeah, shards. I saw this on the test server. So like, okay, weekly rewards now include 5-star psychic power times 4. So 4-star and 5-star, like not a full psychic power, not a full chicken, just a partial chicken. It's kind of weird, honestly, I think. It's a little weird. Just give people 1 5-star and 4-star food per week. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I guess it's just another way to add some more rewards, I guess. It's not the worst, but it could be better. Permanently increase the max stamina limit. Stamina will go from, max stamina for level 1 has been raised by 10. The new total upper limit is 280. So right now we're 270. Oh, it's just 270? That's it? They just increased the total by 10. I thought they just meant they increased the lower end by 10. That's not that exciting. It sounded like more when I first read it, but that's not that exciting. I don't know. All right. It's something, though. It's something. Added voiceovers for some heroes when they're acquired. Added promotion animations for Twin Feed and Soul Cadence. Ooh, we get fancy ones. I like the promotions. Some of them are really cool. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Optimize the matchmaking rules of Arena. Optimize certain chapter rewards in Hero's Path to better match your accomplishments. They're constantly changing Hero's Path, guys. So, like, my Bucket's website has the storyline and all the rewards, but it constantly keeps changing. So it's really hard to know, like, if what the rewards and some of the quests actually are. We'll try to stay on top of it, but it's kind of hard to pay attention. Looks like they're not changing the things, just the rewards. So Hopefully that's just a simple improvement. All right, optimize the interface of Oracle Trial during different phases to make them more distinguishable. Oh, so like when they're coming versus when they're here versus when they're done, they kind of all look the same. You're like, oh, it's just like this tiny little thing at the bottom. That makes more sense to make it obvious. I like that. Optimize the display of some interfaces in the shop. Optimize the display of shards by adding a corner mark. So it's more obvious that they're a shard and not a full thing. Because people got confused by the legendary shards. They thought they got like 10 legendary summoning crystals. I'm like, bruh, do you really think the game is just going to hand out 10 legendary summoning crystals randomly? That's a bit generous. 1 or 2 here and there, okay. But 10, what are you smoking? What were you smoking? All right, optimize the music and sound effects of Hero Showcase. Interface. Adjusted the way to earn points in Duel of Champions. Win 8 points. Tie 6. Loss 5. And then altered the registration date for Oracle's Trial, Cave of Relics, to occur the 4th day after completing Campaign 2-9. Adjust the arena point deduction system as follows. Players ranked Platinum 1, 2, 3, and 4... 1, 2, and 3 will now lose 6, 5, and 4 points respectively upon defeat. I don't even remember what it was. Alright, it's fine. Okay, guys, those are our updates for today. What do you think about these updates? I'm not too sure about the Nazim and Ain one. Like, they sound a little more interesting, but it's hard to tell if it's like, oh my god, this is gonna be busted. I don't really get that vibe for either one, but I could be missing something. I also don't think many of us have Durza. And I think, let me look up. So Durza was on my buckets tier list. I pulled him because I couldn't remember what he looked like because he's so new. But he's rated pretty low on my buckets tier list. So hopefully this is some nice changes to give the guy a little bit more viability, maybe at least in this Gear Raid 1 where he was okay. But he sounded pretty meh overall, so maybe they got that feedback and that was a solid improvement. Hard to tell because I didn't really know how he performed before. But yeah, sounds good, guys. Alright, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.